The skyscraper buzzed with ambition and deadlines. At the 38th floor of a prestigious Chicago marketing firm, everything sparkled: glass, marble, designer heels clacking against polished floors. But beneath the glamour, behind closed office doors, not every story glistened. Maya Jensen, just 24, had recently moved to the city with hopes as high as the skyline itself. Raised by a single mother in a small town in Nebraska, she had learned the values of kindness, self-respect, and hard work. She believed in second chances and giving people the benefit of the doubt. But she was about to learn that not everyone deserved that grace. Her job, executive assistant to one of the firm's youngest VPs, Mr. Calloway, had seemed like a dream. He was sharp, polished, always in control, and to most people, charming. But soon, the charm turned uncomfortable. At first, it was subtle. Long stares. Offhand remarks about how someone like her must have men lining up. Then came the after-hours meetings. The late-night texts. The slow, creeping sense that she was being groomed for more than a professional role. Maya tried to ignore it. She didn't want to make waves, she needed this job, this stepping stone. But the knot in her stomach grew tighter each day. Then one Friday evening, when most of the office had cleared out, Mr. Calloway asked her to stay late to review a potential client proposal. She agreed reluctantly, planning to get it over with and head home. The moment the door closed, everything changed. He walked over, loosened his tie dramatically, and locked the door behind him. Maya froze. "Why did you lock the door?" she asked, her voice sharp. He smiled, "Too close now. So we're not disturbed. You've worked so hard, you deserve a little appreciation." She backed away. "I don't want this. You're crossing a line." But he kept coming. When she turned to grab her bag, he grabbed her wrist. And that's when Maya screamed, loud and full of desperation. Downstairs, in the quiet halls of the 37th floor, James Peterson, janitor, war veteran, and full-time single father, was cleaning the hallway carpets. His 8-year-old son, Noah, was sitting peacefully in the break room with a peanut butter sandwich and a stack of graphic novels. When James heard the scream, something primal kicked in. He didn't pause. He grabbed the metal tool cart and rushed up the stairs, his boots pounding against concrete. Noah followed, clutching his backpack, confused but trusting his dad completely. James knew these corporate types well enough. He'd seen the arrogance, the power games, the way people like him were invisible. But tonight, he would not be invisible. Reaching the 38th floor, he followed the sound to the locked office. He could hear a muffled struggle. Without a second thought, James took a crowbar from his tool cart and broke the door handle with one hard crack. The door burst open. Inside, Maya was trembling, pinned against a wall. "Mr. Calloway spun around, his eyes wide. "Back off," James growled, stepping between them. His calm voice carried a threat deeper than volume ever could. Calloway laughed nervously. "This isn't what it looks like. She's confused." "She screamed," James said. "I heard it. I saw you touch her. This ends now." Calloway sneered, "You're a janitor. You think anyone's going to believe you over me?" James pulled out his phone and began recording. "Try me." Realizing the game was up, Calloway backed away and fled the office. Maya collapsed into a chair, tears spilling down her cheeks. Her body shook, but her spirit had not broken. James gently placed a water bottle on the table. "You're safe now." Little Noah tiptoed in, looked at Maya, and said softly, "My dad's good at protecting people." Maya let out a choked laugh through the tears. "Yeah. He really is." The next morning, Maya walked into HR with James and Noah. She told them everything. The texts, the advances, the threat. James handed over the phone footage and his official witness statement. HR had no choice. Mr. Calloway was suspended pending investigation, and later terminated. Maya was offered counseling and a public apology. But it didn't stop there. Maya, once shy and careful, found her voice. She posted a thoughtful yet powerful account of what happened on LinkedIn. She didn't name the firm or the man, but she did name her hero. He's a janitor, a single dad, a man most of us passed every day without a glance. But when I needed help, he heard me. He believed me. He acted. His name is James. And because of him, I'm still standing. The post went viral. People from all over the country, women, fathers, veterans, working-class families, left thousands of comments. The post was picked up by local news, and James was invited to share his story on a morning talk show. When asked what made him run toward danger, he simply said, "You don't wait for someone else to do what's right. You be the someone." Weeks later, the company offered James a full-time facilities management role, with better pay, benefits, and an education grant for Noah. Maya helped create an internal committee on workplace safety and dignity. She and James formed a quiet, respectful friendship. Sometimes, they'd eat lunch together in the break room, Noah babbling about superheroes and space. Maya once asked, "Do you regret working a job where people treated you like you were invisible?" James shrugged. "Nah. People like that see what they want to see. But when the time comes, character speaks louder than titles. Not all heroes wear suits. Some wear coveralls, push mop buckets, and hold their kids' hands while doing the right thing. Because courage isn't about power. It's about presence. Kindness doesn't ask who you are before it acts. It simply shows up, listens, and changes lives. And sometimes, the person everyone overlooks, is the one who saves the day.